Good evening, and it's a quick video to say that I have bought a Sony PVM. It's a PVM 20-inch L4, and it's replacing the Bang & Olufsen MX4000, which I absolutely love. But now is the time to do something with PVMs. It's been a long time coming, and the model I've chosen, I feel is a very nice one because it's got like a kind of square feel to it. It's quite pleasant. I would say it's I don't know, a high-end monitor. It's got 900 lines, and it's from the same series as the L5, which has the multi-format. So it's an HR Triniton, if you can see the little logo there. Yeah, I mean, this is absolutely amazing. I have to say, I'm blown away by the quality. There is absolutely no getting away from it. The quality is superb. And it's actually helpful, I think, to watch this on 60 frames because you get an impression of the overall kind of smoothness of it. And it's quite incredible. It's quite incredible. It's one of those images that you've got to kind of, seeing is believing. It's very, very sharp. Very, very impressive. And obviously in real life it's even sharper than it is on the screen. Let me just turn my main light off. Before I do that, well, we've got a little bit of light on the actual TV. I have propped it up on these little feet at the front. The side of the TV is quite strong because they were meant to be rack mounted. So I don't know if you can see that, but there's a very slight, you can see the image there, but it's angled. So for your take games, Tate games, you do want a screen that's angled a bit. And I don't know, it does it for me, it's great. So those of you probably who know about PVMs will know this is one of the later ranges, the L series. They sort of did them alphabetically, so this came after the M and N series, and there was even a Q series as well, I think. Very, very standard kind of PVM fare. You've got your big old deep monitor. This is 50 centimeters deep, not as deep as the BVMs, which is 60. And I already had to move my thing forward, so you'll see there that my rack is now 5 centimeters far further forward than it was, and that's because it needs to really be able to fit this thing in. And you can see it's just at the front there, just at the front, so quite close. Ideally that control panel would be further out, like there. I just need to get a bit of woodwork done underneath and fix the drawer in, and then we can have a nice control panel and sit back a bit. So that's a little job that needs doing in the game room. I've got it plugged into the BNC adapters there. Not much to say about the back. This one has got an SDI extension board, which is nice. You can get HDMI to SDI converters, but yeah, look at them scan lines, man. There's some mean scan lines. Mean scan lines. Mean. The scan lines will go home. I've played quite a few games on this so far. I've just been setting it up and sort of messing around with it today, and I've played Dodonpachi. I've played sorry, the white balance is a bit funny because I've been messing around in the dark, so I'm just gonna do that and turn the light off. 1 second. 1 second. Another second. So yeah, been just checking out the geometry and whatnot, just making sure that it's all straight, and it takes a little while to set up. You've got quite interesting geometry features. There's about 12 or 13 sort of settings that you can tweak, along with the size, horizontal, vertical. You've got position, horizontal, vertical, and then you've got trapezoid, parabola, like the kind of tilt, sides of the screen. There are about 3 or 4 pincushion adjustments to the sides of the screen. So on a vertical monitor, the sides of the screen are the top and the bottom. And that's where you get a wavy line. So the idea is to straighten that line out so that you've got all of the information going on a straight line at the top and the bottom. because sometimes the top goes alright and then you look at the bottom and it's like dreadful. So lots of different features to muck around with. It's got nice menus. Might be aware, you've got these lit up buttons which look really nice. You probably can't see them in this light, but yeah, overall it's an absolutely gorgeous monitor. I'm really pleased to have it. I feel very fortunate. I found when eventually I did try and pick up a model for a good price. It did take a while, a bit of negotiating here and there, and none of these is ever perfect. Like this one's got a bit of a scratch at the top. If you can see that, just where it says insert coin, yeah, you can see that there. There is a scratch on the glass that's about 5 inches long, which is not great. But the seller was really good. Gave me a discount for that. Other than that, it's in good nick. It just needs a little bit of a clean down. And at some point, I might get it serviced just to ensure that the capacitors, are okay and there's not sort of any strain on any of the main lines inside it. So yeah, that's the PVM L4. So yeah, over the next few weeks, I guess I'll be enjoying this as a new feature in the game room, and I've really enjoyed it so far. It's just been amazing. It's such a nice screen to use, and hopefully be putting up some videos in the next few weeks. Maybe a bit of gameplay, obviously through the stream, but this screen is a fantastic screen to look at, and I strongly recommend if people like me were waiting before they plunged in to get a PVM, you don't really need to wait. It's self-evident how good this thing is. It's very, very good, and it's very playable. So that's about it from me.